August anxiety goes hand in hand with some sadness some might be feeling as it's like summer's just slipping away. Just this morning, I caught myself thinking soon the entire morning drive will not be in the sunshine. Dinner is going to be in the dark, but we can still turn those frowns upside down because there are a few things we can do to soak in what feels like the final days of summer. This list comes from guideposts.org.
Bubbles.
And coming in at number 1, yes, bubbles, but also literally soaking up the sun. We all know that sunlight gives us vitamin D, so get outside, take it in, with sunscreen, of course. After that, Matt mentioned this, read a good book. Bonus points if you read that book outside in the sun. Double whammy. Next, prepare your autumn gardening. Man, our friends from Ryan Lawn likes that one. This can be a really great time to grow late season veggies like cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplants, and a few more that I will absolutely be doing over the next few weeks. Early Christmas shopping? Why not? Also enjoying some fresh peaches.
Ooh, yeah.
Get organized. And then we talk about this a lot, gratitude, giving thanks. I don't know about you guys, we had the best peaches of the season this weekend.
Did you?
Oh yes, they were fantastic. I have one to go.
Haven't had a peach.
This whole summer?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I'm just thinking I haven't had one yet.
We still
Maybe-
have
no,
about.
maybe I did have one. Had a couple plums. I like plums.
They're okay, not as good
Yeah.
to me. Plums
Well,
are
it
fine.
depends on the
but
plum you get.
some plums are.
You could say that about everything.